What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth. This is the Joyful Sojourn, and I am, oh my gosh, I was gonna say I'm emailing you from, I'm not emailing. I am filming to you today on Tuesday, June 4th. This is my first day being self-employed and having more time with Esther while also growing a platform and relationships with you, which I love. And so I'm feeling some kind of way. I just spent the whole morning resetting the house. I went to the gym. I have not been to the gym in at least a year. I went to the gym this morning, and I just feel like God's got like big things for me in this new season of my life. And I immediately this morning was like, I need to start this planner. It doesn't start until July, but this is the mini horizontal from Laurel Denise, and I will be using this for like health and fitness related things. And though it starts in July, I went to the gym today, you guys, and I think it's time that I start this starting in June. So what we're gonna do today is redate and set up the month of June in this Laurel Denise planner. And I'm really excited to do that because I have a little bit more like time to figure out what layout, what formatting is going to work for me over the course of this month. And then I'll get to move into July at the beginning of the planner with hopefully some strategies to keep me focused with these new healthy habits. So if you haven't seen my flip through of this, I do have a flip through of 4 planners that I purchased from the newest Laurel Denise line, the academic launch, which is all of the items are available now. You can use Joyful 10 to save 10% off of your purchase. I am an affiliate for her, but I did purchase these products myself. So let's take a look at this. I'll give you a quick little looky-loo, but I will also link the video. Did I already say this? I will link the flip through video down below. I will also include my affiliate link down below if you decide to shop. And I'll just say, I would love if using affiliate links is not something that you are familiar with, that is something that greatly supports my channel, my content, and how I support my family. So in moving this new era, I'm just like hoping that you guys, if there's anybody, even if it's not me, if there's somebody that you'd like to encourage and support, just click on links, click on their links to route to these planner websites, because it doesn't cost you anything, just the mindfulness to click over, and it gives a small commission back to the content creator. So I will always be a huge advocate for shopping with affiliate links, and I hope that's something that you will consider as well. So let's just take a look. So we have these 2 bookmarks. I'll just do this really fast. You guys watch the whole flip through on my channel. But here is our overview. All of the academic planners start in July, and we're in June, obvi. So I need to make this relevant for now. And I think what I'll do, and the reason I'm doing this, I'm not worried about like running out of time here, because it's highly likely that if this system is working for me, I will buy the January start planners that will come out in the fall for 2025. And what I'll end up doing is just like integrating them together. People forget that when you see a twin loop, if you're in the discbound world like I am, you see the twin loop and you go, I don't like it because I can't take the pages out. You absolutely can. You just snip in between the twin loops, and then you can pull the pages in and out. And the cool thing about Laurel Denise too is she has this twin loop style, but then she also sells I've gone over this before, but just in case you're new to my channel, I'm reaching over my desk. I bet a bunch of stuff's going to fall. Inserts that have kind of a reinforced edge, and they're pre-cut. And so you just pop these into your planner. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So you absolutely can change things out. The only thing that she hasn't mastered yet, and I think it's just because of a production issue, but that is interchangeable covers when they're these hard covers. So that's why I will be keeping these. And then if I ever want to restock it, refill it, if I like this cover better than future release covers, I can always just take the guts out. I mean, it's a lot of cutting, but once they're cut, you pop them in, you can move them anywhere. So we're going to start this month, June 2024, by using June 2025. That was my point, is I'm going to use the June and then jump back over. So thankfully, we'll just jump to the very back. And here is June 2025 and a little overview of this layout. You have a the mini is mini, you guys. She's petite. Very small boxes for your monthly, but you still get to see everything in one shot. Your monthly, your weeklies, and then look at these. They're little like 1/3 page weeklies. And then you've got habit trackers, and you have dot grid, and then just an open blank space that does say to do this month. So I'm going to redate this guy, and I did pick up her newest undated planner stickers. These are on paper. The last batch that she came up with were clear, and they were kind of hard to pull off of the sheet. I have not tried these yet, but I am excited to give them a go and see how they do. And I guess we can grab the June one. Where's the June sheet? So here's the June sheet. And this is going to be a bit of a longer video. Haven't gotten into my rhythm yet of editing my videos. So the other thing you could do is just take like a white inked pen. My favorite is the Uniball Signo, and you could just white out each of them. Let me just see, because I don't know if these were meant to fit in the in these minis. Oh, the other thing, I made a huge boo-boo, and I almost was gonna return this and then buy the Monday Start. I prefer a Monday Start. I always used to be, at least on the monthlies, I loved seeing the Sunday through Saturday, but I've just kind of gotten into the rhythm of seeing Monday first. And so I have to remember that this planner I purchased as a Sunday Start. And with all of her planners, you can choose between a Sunday Start and a Monday Start. And I think that's cool because so many planner brands offer just one or the other. The old school planner brands typically start with the Sunday, and then the newer ones are exclusively Mondays. So being able to choose which one you want is pretty great. Now, June 2024 starts on a Saturday. And sorry, my dog's in here with me. I love that these are paper, because then you don't have to take out the or white out the numbers. So I'm going to do this and ask you guys how you're doing. I know I just said that I'm newly self-employed, and so I'm in a really different place. You know what? It's a little transparent. I don't know if you can see that. I can barely, very slight, but I can see the numbers underneath. I think in these minis, I'd like to see, if I was a designer for Laurel Denise, I would love to see holidays removed from this monthly layout. I feel that way about every single planner. I'm not gonna say hate. I strongly am against holidays on the monthlies. And that is because 9 times out of 10, I don't need to know them. And they take up space. And when these boxes are so small, you want as much writing space as you can get. So I would prefer not to have dates on here, holidays on here. I would do, as an alternative, at the front of the planner, I would have a list of the 2024 and 2025 holidays in list form. And then people can go through and choose what holidays they want on their planner, what they want to have taking up space in their spread. I would love to know, leave me a comment down below, are you a give me the pre-printed holidays in my monthly, or a give me a list at the front of my planner so I can add what I want? Some people probably just want it to be done for them so they don't have to migrate things over. But yeah, especially because these boxes are so small. I'm not Canadian, so Saint Jean Baptiste Day, isn't necessarily relevant for me, and it's taking up a little bit of space. So I'm almost done. Let's talk about where I'm going with this planner. So I have to give a major shout out to, I think it's Stephanie Happily Plans. I think that's who it is. But she shared a video a while back about how she was using the mini horizontal for health and wellness. And that's really what got me thinking, oh, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I want to try it. So major props for her giving me this idea. But I definitely want to make sure that this layout works for me. I think she tried a couple different ways to organize the weeklies, and that I'm not so sure about. But yeah, we'll see. See, when you start with a Saturday, oh wait, why did I do it this way? Hold on a second. This is still going to be because June 1st was a Saturday. Okay, so I guess for the month of June, oh boy, the month of June, I will be a Sunday start since I just redated this whole thing. I'm going to throw the 30th, since we've run out of room, I'm going to throw the 30th back up here at the beginning. So we're going to leave this Sunday through Saturday, and then I'm definitely transitioning over when we get into the new month. As far as redating this whole thing, sweet niblets. Let me think about this for a second. This pack is huge, by the way. I think it's like a $15 sticker pack. But look, you get all the months for a year. You get the, let's throw down 2024 on here. So you get stickers for 2024, 2025, and 2026, which is nice because you can backdate, redate, whatever the case may be. So we're going to change this to 2024. And then you have all of the days of the week. None of these are abbreviated as you would use here in the mini horizontal. So do I want to cut these? I'm not going to do, maybe I should just set up the first week and my overview dashboard section, and then I'll just have to do all these other guys later. It's going to take way too much time. If this is something that you would like to track with me and see how I'm doing, then also leave a comment about that, because then maybe I'll do more plan with me's here on YouTube. Otherwise, this might be something that I do. You know what I could do is I could have my monthly be the Sunday start, but go ahead and change this to be a Monday start. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll do that. Am I going to remember? You guys, who knows? Who knows if that's going to work? So let's just redate this guy. And I think I'll start, I don't want to start this as the first. So I think I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to do a Monday. I'm going to do a Monday start, in which case, see, this is where it would be helpful to know. Let's go back to, or I should have watched somebody else's video to figure it out for me. Let's go to July. So July is going to go, it's going to start with Sunday the 30th. Sunday the 30th, which means I want Sunday the 30th. Okay. Then that means, according to this guy, wait, maybe we go this way. Sunday the 30th. Okay, I'm going to focus on just redating this by day. And I think I'll end up having an extra page, but that is fine. So we've got Monday. And actually, maybe that'll work. One thing that Stephanie did was she moved the habit tracker that's on the back of this page. She cut it and she actually glued it in over here. I might do that if it's looking like I'm going to have an extra day. I know I've asked you guys this before, and I think my like talking videos where I'm like facing the camera will be edited, but I just want to check with you guys, like, are you happy with these kind of longer, chatty videos? These plan with me videos? Because it's certainly less work to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's less work for me to edit. But if y'all are wanting to see my planning videos edited, let me know. I do plan on filming more. These are much easier to lift off the page. That's awesome. I'm planning to be doing more kind of front facing and more kind of vlog style videos. Those will be edited, but these ones where I could have sped up the whole process of putting those stickers down. You guys let me know if you would prefer that, or if you like just putting me on and literally planning with me. Please let me know. Okay, so we just redated this and I like it. I think it's cute. So what's cool about the horizontal is you have this double kind of wide, or this full side of your weeklies. And then the other page is the same week, but it's just extended out. So you can put different pieces of information on the two pages. I am thinking that, should I just ignore it? I might just ignore. Actually, let me just wipe this out just so it doesn't throw me off. So I'm just taking or I could actually use correction tape instead of a pen because it's up against the coil, the twin loop. So I want to do a few things with this planner. I want to log my workouts. I want to log what I am eating. And I don't know if I really need to do any journaling in here. I've got some other places for that. So I will have a little bit of room for being creative, maybe some inspirational quotes, whatever the case may be. Now I got to think about what makes the most sense formatting wise. The other thing I need to do is, I think what I'll do is actually have, tangent. This is where editing would be helpful. I think I'm going to have this start on Monday, which was going to be the 3rd. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, hold on, guys. I know this is unrelated to what I was saying. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Sweet niblets. We've got 2 extras. Well, that's actually kind of cool because it means I can move the habit tracker, which I'm going to do. I really liked that idea that I saw on Stephanie's channel. So I am going to move the habit tracker, and we will do that in this video. Okay, I don't remember what I was talking about, but I want to do I want to log meals. I want to log whether or not I go to the gym, what I do at the gym, and other health wellness things. Maybe that would include, did I journal? Did I do anything like faith related? Which I'll probably call quiet time, because quiet time might mean a number of things. It could mean prayer, it could mean Bible reading, or it could mean book study. Like I'm reading a book right now as a part of a a book study at my church. So it is faith related, but it's not like a Bible study per se. So maybe those kind of spiritual disciplines that are what I would consider a part of health and wellness, I would include in here. I think that makes sense. And then as far as how I'm going to use this, I guess I can just put if it was a gym day or not. This is less important to me. I think this is where I want to focus my attention. So I'm only going to set up this. I do want to add some decorations though. So I'm going to use the Find Your Balance sticker book. This was part of a Be Happy box way back in the day, at least a year old, I think. And I want to add, actually, before I add decorations, let's do the functional part because Elizabeth's getting a little ahead of herself. So I love the idea of tracking the weather. I don't know. I like when people do their little doodles of the weather, and specifically, you know, in Texas, it gets really hot and I can't, you know, walk or like do workouts in the middle of the day outside in Texas. And so, you know, I want to see, I don't know, I want to track the weather and see like where, you know, where and when I have opportunity to be outside versus just going to the gym. So I'm going to take this ruler, which I've been using it a lot, but frankly, it's kind of hard to read, you guys. This is a cloth and paper ruler that was in the last subscription box, and I was a huge fan. And now I'm like, it's nice because you have something to hold on to and you can kind of slide it. But if you're actually trying to see, you know, where things are, it can be kind of tricky. So I'm going to actually use this as a guide for myself. And, you know, I could do the weather over here. No, we're going to do the weather underneath the date or the day. Oh, you know what? Or I could I need to put the date down as well. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I know I'm all over the place. I am going to look at stickers really fast because I might put some down for decorative dating. So here's the Find Your Balance sticker book. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Yeah, these are so relaxing. And I don't think I ever used this sticker book. So it is time. It is time. I've got the check boxes. Ooh, see, maybe I use this all month and I keep this with my planner because some of these functional things, like even the check boxes, maybe I use a check box over here to show the days that I go to the gym. That could be good. I'm really working on cultivating good habits. And I think this is, ooh, and even these are great. These are perfect. Read, relax, breathe, plan today. Those are great. Keep going, find your balance. This is great. This is such a good sticker book. It will be okay. Oh, this is so good. Okay, so I am not seeing any stickers I want to use for decorative dating. So we're just going to go all in and go ahead and date this thing with a pen. And I'm a sucker for a long number. Do we want to use the Papermate Flare? She's thick. She is super thick. I think we go for it. So Monday was June 3rd. This is going to drive some people nuts that I'm not starting at the beginning of the month. Ooh, wait. You guys. Clearly, I forgot I have these stencils. So I could... No, this is what we're going to do. Oh, ooh, I'm excited. I'm going to use, so this is the Archer and Olive. These are both Archer and Olive, actually. This one's kind of cool because it's got weather stuff. It's got hydration. I think that's for trackers. But I'm going to use this guy. And I'm going to do circles. And this is where I'm going to put in the weather. And maybe I do the date over here. Yep, because I want to create just some cute structure with this too. So, and what's cool about this is if I don't like it, I don't have to do it next week, because when we flip the page, we've got a whole new week to date and decorate. So we're going to see how this works this week. I'm going to take the smallest circle, and I'm going to have to do some rotating, guys. Hold on just a second. We'll go just like this, and I'm going to do this circle. I think that's going to be small enough. Try to tee it up. Let's see. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. So I'm just kind of lining it up with this line and the bottom line, and I'm just going to do a circle like that. And I'm going to do that all week. Try to keep this pretty lined up. And I do have weather stickers, but I think this week I'm going to do my own little doodles because it'll be cute and fun. And if I want to color them in, I can. So we're going to do weather in the circle, and then maybe I could do some journaling. I mean, this is a pretty big section. Let me put the meal planning stuff in and then see if I have any other feelings about how to use this side of the weekly. So this is where I'm going to put the weather for the day. That kind of ruler pulling up the stickers. Okay, so we have my weather, and maybe since I've got some room, I could put the date here, but we're going to pause on that. So we have weather, check. I want to do my meal planning here, or not meal planning, my meal log here. And I think the best way for me to do that is to just leave it open and not do a lot of structure here. So just to give you an example of today, you guys are going to get the real right now. I'm going to, should I take the tool? I'll take the tool pen. I'm going to write down what I ate today. And, oh, you know what? Maybe I'll have room on this side. Or, hold on. Maybe I put the dates here. Let's put the dates here. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll do weather, workout, things I do for my health, I'll put here. I will put meals here, and then I'll date it on this side. Because this is not going to be used for like to-dos, you know what I mean? So I can definitely date on this side. And we will do that once I'm done with this. So maybe I should put the time that I ate as well. I think that might be helpful for me to see what rhythm I'm in. So this morning I had a probiotic, and that was at like a yogurt. I know, I'm 40 and I'm drinking probiotic yogurt drinks. That might be called Activia. It just is what it is. I'm in a season, you guys. But yes, I had an Activia. So I'm going to put, what time was that at? I'm trying to think. I think I drank that while Esther was eating. So I'll just put 8 probiotic. This is going to be a lot of pen in this planner. A lot of pen. I had a probiotic, and then at 10:30, I had a breakfast sandwich and coffee. So coffee and brekkie Sammy. And then at kind of late at 1:30, I had the last of the mac and cheese cups. Like, you know, macaroni and cheese has like these little cups that you just throw in the microwave. I had a couple of them at work and I brought them back and finished one up today. So I had mac and cheese. Mac and cheese cup. I'll have to go back and think about what I ate yesterday. We splurged on sushi, which was super fun, kind of as a celebratory moment. So I'm going to put what I ate and at what time. That's what's going here. So this is the meal section. I don't need to label it. I don't really have room to label it at this point. I could add like another line here and go like, what did I eat? But I'm not sure that that's necessary. Okay, I do want to add the date, and I'm going to do that over here. And I'm going to do it with this pen, and I'll just do it with big numbers. So we're going to do 3, 4, 5, 6. And I could have done it right in the center, but I think I'm going to add some decorations here just to make this fun. 7, 8, and 9. Oop, kind of went off the page there. So we've got that done. Now let's go and let's just add some cutesy moments. Ooh, we could add a quote. Don't give up. Yup. Perfect. Let's see if she fits. Does she fit? I could probably add some leaves on here too. It's gonna fit perfect. No way. Okay, so before I lay this down, maybe we put down some leaves, and I'm going to take out this week. And again, because I have not used this layout before for health and wellness, and I don't know exactly what is going to be included in it, I can do whatever I want this week and, you know, play around with it for next week if it ends up being a disaster. I love deco stickers. I always want to add a little something extra. So I'm just going to cut this leafy guy up and add it where I can. This kind of helps cover up that correction tape too. So how about a little bit there? I guess I could put don't give up down. I kind of was thinking I'd put the leaves first, but this will give me a sense for spacing. So I'll just drop this down here. Well, hey, that works. All right, and then I'm going to put this ruler down right here just so it doesn't stick on stuff, or the stickers don't do too much. And I'm just going to drop these guys down, trying to find the windows between the letters so they don't get covered up. And I wonder if I could just actually pre-cut this guy. Lay this one down. You absolutely can trim these pages off or cut these pages off, and then you can plan them off the twin loop, but we're not doing that today. Today we're just playing with this so I can start writing in it today, and I can go back and back plan yesterday. That looks a little chaotic. Can you tell it says don't give up? I might need to take these off. It might be a little too much, you guys. Normally I am give me all the deco, but I actually think this is not a benefit. I think we just leave the do not give up, don't give up. We can throw these leaves on the dashboard next door, right here. So pulled those off. I'm gonna keep that. Or I guess I could have left it like this week, don't give up. Totally valid. Let me grab my bone. This is a paper folding tool, and I'm just using it to press down my stickers. I think you guys aren't going to see this video for a couple of weeks, so maybe by then I'll be able to post a video a lot sooner about how this worked for me. So expect a follow-up soon, given the timing of all this. So we did the don't give up, but we absolutely need to have some more deco. And because this is not accurate, right, because this was June 2025, I can most definitely redecorate this thing and just cover that up completely. So I'm gonna do some kind of artsy-fartsy boho looking designs on here. So should I just, I'm gonna white out the whole thing. Let's do that. Let's do it. I need to go back and watch the reel. I think it was a reel that Laurel Denise posted on her Instagram account about the different correction tapes that match well with their planners. I think that would be a good one for me to watch, because I wonder if, I love my correction tapes, oops, but I wonder if there's a better color match to their paper than this one. This is the Tombow Mono Air 5. I love all the Tombow correction tapes. You really can't go wrong with any of them. All right, so we'll just throw that guy down, and I'll set that one aside. Let's see. Just gonna grab some of these extra little designs and put that there. I keep this pretty simple this month as I figure out what I want to do. I'm really more concerned about how I end up writing things. But I do want to throw down some, ooh, like these bar stickers. They're like washi strips. Really cool. I wonder if that would have been a better option. To run across where my dates are. Let's see. Hold on. Well, I went to the gym today, so I'm gonna take one of these circle stickers and maybe I'll just use them all month. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So today is Tuesday the 4th, and I'm gonna do, look how nicely those fit in there. And then I'll be able to see like all the check marks the rest of the month. Now, this is irrelevant, so maybe I can do a little bit of deco in here just so that it shows that this was a different month. This guy's drying out. Let's go back to the correction tape. We will get over to the dashboard in just a moment. I'm calling the dashboard, or referring to the back pages as the dashboard, if you're wondering what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that full page on the other side of the weeklies. And we're going to deal with that habit tracker as well. So I wonder if I can find another good quote. Ooh, like purpose. I want to avoid the gold foil if I can. Well, I guess it's not that big of a deal. Breathe is kind of a nice one. If I can get it to fit. No, I might save that. Purpose fuels passion. Find your balance. Yes, you can. Follow your dreams. Man, these are all so good. I wonder if the make yourself proud will actually, I think this could fit. I'm going to do something really bold, you guys. I'm actually going to take out this whole section including the weeklies, or the days at the top, to throw down, make yourself proud. I'm going to do it. Let's see how tall this is. See how this fits. Oops, definitely not aligned there. Make yourself proud. Yep. I did that. I will just need to remember that this still is a Sunday through Saturday. Do as I say, not as I do. Absolutely, it is easier to be consistent with your monthlies and your weeklies. I tried doing the monthlies as a Sunday start and then weeklies as a, oh my goodness, we are having issues. And then doing the weeklies as a Monday start. And it just, it didn't work. So I'm going to leave this just as is. We've got a lot of correction tape peeking through. Normally I would never, ever allow this situation, but it's just not the point for me this month. This month is really all about finding, actually, like, the systems that will work for me in this new season of my life. And the planner is one of the systems. The decorating is just a bonus, like, creative thing for me. So I'm not going to sweat the big stuff here. Do I want to, I kind of want to finish these lines though and make this into a box. I don't know why, I just feel compelled to do so. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this line. And go all the way up. And, ooh, that's a much darker pen tip. I thought my Sarasa was going to be a little bit thinner of a tip. Ooh, she is spicy. Well, let's just throw some of these little guys down. I could also take some of the pieces that I had cut, the leafy pieces. I wonder if I could somehow, probably, maybe, no, that's not going to work. Trying to figure out how I can mask some of that correction tape. That is probably something that'll grind my gears over the course of the month. Just put that right there. All right, I'm going to let it go. Let's talk about functionality before we jump over to the next thing. This is not going to be, if you are new to my channel and you are hearing that I'm a decorative planner, don't judge me based off of this. I'm just trying to figure out how to decorate this while still making it functional. This is where I'm going to just, for this month at least, just mark off if I went to the gym or not. And I'm going to keep this sticker book nearby so that I can use these stickers and it be kind of, you know, cohesive all month long. I'm going to doodle. Wish me luck, guys. I'm going to doodle in these circles the weather, and then I'm going to write in what I did for my health and wellness that day. So this will be like a log. If I go to the gym, like I did today, I'm going to check mark it over here, and then over here, in fact, I don't have the stats with me, but I'll just show you what I mean, and I'll just go ahead and do it, because why not, guys? What did I do? Well, actually, I'm just going to list the things I did for health and wellness. So I prayed. I'm just going to go pray, plus book club read. And I went to the gym. So I'm going to put gym, treadmill, 22 minutes. Now, I also, this is what I wanted to do. I do want to track my fitness stats. Now, I could do them down here. So I could use like a, like I have little fitness watch icons. I could put like the fitness watch icon and put it here. Or again, so glad I'm playing with this. You guys are kind of going through it with me. Maybe for next week, this is where I put my fitness stats. This is where I put how long I sleep. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So whether what I did for myself, for like holistically, and then what I ate, but maybe next week, if I need more space, maybe I put, yeah, I think I put my step count, I put my sleep, that, or I get rid of the weather and I put my fitness stats. I draw a line going down and I do my stats underneath the date. And then my health stuff, food, and then dating, decorative. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, guys. Follow along to see how it works. And you know what? I can tell you right now, it's a little hazy today. So I'm going to go ahead and put in, how do they do it when it's like a mix? People do like a cloud, right? So they do a cloud. And then they do like a little sun peeping out. And then at the end of the day, I'll put the highs and lows. How about that? So there's a sample of what I'm thinking. And then if I want to color it in, I can. Okay, so let's get to what I think is going to be the meat and potatoes. Because I have some extra space, I'm going to do this. I'm going to cut off the habit tracker that is at the very end of this planner, or at the end of the month on this planner. I'm going to cut it off. And then I'm going to relocate it. Once I write on it what category, what habits I'm going to track, I'll relocate it and actually glue it down over here because I really do like the idea of seeing my monthly, my weekly, and my habits all in the same place. And I also want to be mindful of like what I like having this be the cutoff, the weeklies be the cutoff for like this section on here. So if I put this here and I put the habit tracker here, what would I want to put here? I mean, maybe it's just decorative and then I have more information here. Okay, let's go ahead and get this part set up. Y'all, this is going to be a long video. So I'm going to go ahead and I probably should use my cutting board just to make sure I don't make a hot mess. And I want to make sure that I cut this evenly. Grab my Fiskars paper cutter and I'm gonna just cut off the essential part. And of course I've got vellum in here. Hold on just a moment. Okay. So we're going to, and again, this is not my original idea. This was Stephanie's idea. I thought it was rad. I was like, okay, I see what you're doing there. That makes sense to me. And I know that this is a habit tracker, so I don't necessarily need it to say habit tracker. So I'm kind of tempted to remove that part, but I won't. Actually, let me think about this. if I glue it down page for, well, actually, you know what? I'm going to take it off because I think it'll fit better. I won't have to be too worried about the spacing of things or like getting the page glued on perfectly. So I'm going to cut like at the line. Remove the habit tracker header and then glue this down. Y'all gotta let me know if this is interesting for you. I also, before I move on to this, I want to complete this thought. This notes section at the back has all kinds of extra pages. There's graph grid, which is my favorite. There is dot grid. And then you've got like kind of currently prompts and stuff. I am going to put a weight tracker on here. And I'm not going to take the time to do that. Maybe I should in this video. This is going to be a long video, guys, because I have no intention of editing it. Not today. So I'm going to go ahead and get this set up. And then maybe I do set up the weight tracker. I don't know. Let's see how long this takes. So let's glue this down. We need some glue in my little utensil holder. Okay, so I'm just going to glue some of Sadie's hair down to commemorate. Dog hair everywhere in this office. Of course, she heavy sighs behind me. Okay, let's see if I can do this super straight. I like that these are dots too, because you can use a dot pen to mark your habits. So I'm gonna drop this right here. And now when I'm looking at my weekly, I can see my reminder to honestly fill out the habit tracker. So when it comes to habit tracking, there are several things I want to track this month. Let's go ahead and write those things down. I want to track some of my spiritual disciplines as well as my health stuff. So I'm kind of using this as a gym tracker, so I'm not as concerned about that. I really want to be intentional about walking more, or at least increasing my step count. So I'm going to start with, oh, you know what? This we can make cute. Hold on. There are these like pill boxes. I call them pill boxes, but they're like pill shaped. This could be a good way to add some color. So let's grab these and throw them down. Yeah, that just adds a little something. So I want to log and make it a habit to have at least 5,000 steps a day. For some of you, that might be a no-brainer, but having worked in an office for so long, in a mostly sedentary job, that's, you know, I often in my old life was not hitting 5,000 steps. So let's do blue again. I think it might be hard to do that now as well if I'm doing content creation at home. It's a lot of sitting. So I want to be intentional about walking. And I really have been reflecting a lot on habits, healthy habits, and how it's the habits, doing things repeatedly, that make you who you are. And so while I do have weight loss goals, like I would love to lose 100 pounds, I can't be focused on losing 100 pounds. I need to be focused on today and making healthy choices today. And when I eat healthy and when I move my body a little bit every day, eventually I will get to that number. but I have to focus on the habits today, not the long-term goal for me. And so 5,000 steps is what we're doing. Let me switch pens. So it's going to be 5,000 plus. So I want to see if I can really get to more than 5,000 steps a day. I'd like to get to a point where it's 10,000 steps a day, but I have this like inclination to start doing all the things all at once now that I'm self-employed. And Josh keeps reminding me, small steps, Elizabeth, you are going to burn out way too fast. Small steps there you will have tomorrow. And so like today, my first day, at home, I just was like, oh, I need to do all of these things now. Now I can finally clean the floors. I can, finally properly wipe down the counters and like disinfect. And I was like, you know what? I have to prioritize and do like one thing a day in this area. And so we're starting with 5,000 steps this month. And anytime there is more than that, great. Maybe I'll do a different color. So I have dot pens and maybe I can do them, if I hit a 10,000 step day, maybe I mark that with a brighter color as a reward to see on paper that I went past the 5,000 greatly. But for now, we'll start with the 5,000. I want to be intentional about writing, and that can be journaling or writing something for my blog. And I created a blog website back in January, and I really haven't done anything with it. And I'd like to be able to grow that and to that be a place where I can be creative in a different way. And so I just want to write. If I can write something every day, great. If it's just for me in my journal, great. But as long as I'm writing, I'd like to write every day. I also want to read every day, and I'm going to separate reading from quiet time, even though quiet time might include, you know what? Actually, no, we'll call it something else. I'm going to put reading. That could be fiction. Okay. So that's, more for entertainment and relaxation. I'm going to put spiritual discipline here, like spiritual disciplines. That's actually exactly what I want to say. That could include reading, like my book club book, or it could include prayer. It could be something, it could just be sitting in silence. It could be just anything that's like spiritual. I'm going to put, some people put meditation or meditating. I'm going to put, spiritual discipline. I feel pretty good about that. Or I could put, I'm going to put spiritual discipline. It'll all fit. Spiritual. Spiritual disciplines. Trying to think what else is something that I would like to track. Perhaps 8 hours of sleep, or making my bed. I mean, I really want to kind of reset what healthy looks like. And I don't want it just to be related to my weight, which is something that for years I've always associated my weight with healthiness. There are other things in our lives that create and contribute to health and wellness. I'm going to need to think about this a little bit more. 5,000 steps, writing, reading, spiritual disciplines. I could do something like no sweets. Let's do no sweets. Let's see how frequently I avoid like sweet treats. Should I do that one? No sweets. I'm going to do it. No sweets. I could replicate the gym over here. I'm going to go ahead and replicate the gym. Or I could put movement. Maybe I do movement. I'll use the monthly as like, did I go to the gym, like gym. And then this will be gym or movement. So that could be like if Josh and I go for a walk around the neighborhood, that is considered movement. So I'm going to do movement. Bam. Okay, so now I feel like we need more decor. So I'm going to put decor right here, and I'm going to draw a line on, was it this? I think it was this guy. I'm going to draw a line here and keep the decor within this section. Let's go back to the Find Your Balance. I feel like we need to add some leaves. We need to get into the leaf business. So I'm going to go back to these guys that I keep picking up and dropping off. And I think maybe I'll just do the leaves. I think that's what I'll do. So I'm going to just cut some flat edges, because I think these will actually fit pretty well too. So we'll do this, and it'll make it look like they are popping out of the weeklies. And then I got to figure out, maybe I'll do some reflection, or I can take some of the journaling prompts that are in this book and put them down here, and I can do a reflection at the end of the month. How about that? How about that? I think that sounds good. And then I'll do a quick like a speedy reel over on Instagram, setting up the weight tracker, which is going to be at the end of this planner. Maybe I could do this guy just right here. I'm just throwing stickers down at this point, all willy-nilly. Yeah, let's grab this guy. I almost filmed myself walking into the gym this morning because I had the intention of like vlogging my fitness journey, my weight loss journey. And then I totally forgot. Like I got distracted with something and it totally slipped my mind. So I didn't, but that doesn't mean that I'm not still going to share that with you guys. I just need to figure out what's going to make sense for me, what will be an encouragement to me rather than just like exhibition. And of course, you know, I want to be an encouragement to others as well. And so if sharing this part of my life. So we got a little peekaboo, okay? Barely. But I don't know. I think that looks kind of cool. Let's do a little bit more deco. And then we'll put some journaling prompts in this section for some reflection. Wonder how I could get this guy to fit. I mean, the point of this is like balance, so doing it off balance is probably counterintuitive. I guess I could keep it straight, but just trim it. So I'm gonna see if I can get this to lay flat. And while I'm doing that, ooh, I didn't cut it straight. That's okay. I wanted to share, I had this kind of odd experience this morning. Not odd, it just, here, we're gonna share our feelings for a moment. I dropped Esther off at this new daycare, and I shouldn't say it's, you know, this new daycare as if it's a symptom of this new daycare, but let me pause this for a second. So second day at this new daycare. She's doing the summer program. It's just in the mornings, and that's when I'm going to the gym. And I'm dropping her off, and I'm looking at these other moms. Comparison, when they say comparison is the thief of joy, they are not lying, you guys. It is a thing. Comparing yourself to somebody else it just makes you feel absolutely terrible. And if it makes you feel good, it means you're judging that you're better than the other person. So I'm looking around at these women dropping off their kids, and they're beautiful, they are tan, they are fit, and they have multiple kids, and they're like 10 years younger than me. And there's many things wrong with this. One, like, I can't help my age. And I cannot help how long it took for me to get pregnant, or that I met my husband later in life and everything got set back. But I'm seeing these women. There were two women in particular that were walking ahead of me, and they were just beautiful. They were wearing cute little shorts, and both of them were wearing these tank tops that have split backs, showing their tan backs. And one of them had 2 kids with her. The other had 3, and you would never know. Well, maybe because they looked fit, maybe they worked out and they no longer had their mom bodies. They're dropping off their kids, and here I roll up. Hey, Sadie. Very much plus size, very pasty pale because I've been inside all year round, and looking old and tired and haggard. And I started to feel some kind of way about myself. Wow, I'm the old, fat mom of a toddler, and the way that these women were dressed made me feel also like they were in a different socioeconomic genre. I'm trying to figure out how to say this correctly or not offensively. They looked wealthy, or like not in my financial tier, or what's the bracket, not in my tax bracket. And I was like, man, it'd be really great to be like them. And wow, I'm really self-conscious. And I got back to the car. I'm gonna get a little choked up. I got back to the car, and I just was like, stop. I have a beautiful child, you guys, a beautiful child. I am proud to be her mom. I should be proud walking to her classroom. And I am proud walking to the classroom, but I get distracted comparing myself to the physiques and the attire and the vibes of these women that, again, I have to say, look younger than me. So for that alone, I just can't, I'm not going to have the exact same body as a woman who's 30. I'm just not. And I went to the gym for me and listened to a podcast about habits. And it was so good, you guys. It just helped me kind of refocus things. And instead of looking at other people and making comparisons that only lead to me feeling ashamed or guilty, I should just be thinking about, who am I, and what are the habits who do I want to be? Who am I, and who do I want to be, and what habits are going to get me to that place? Losing 100 pounds isn't going to get me there, but I know that I will feel more confident if I know I'm doing my best. And that means showing up at the gym a couple days a week and being mindful of what I put in my body. I know this is a bit of a tangent, but I really hesitate with sharing kind of health and weight loss related things on social media, not because I'm worried about what people think of me or judging me, but more so, I don't ever want to uplift or prioritize weight loss as being the penultimate in health, because there are people that are what, skinny fat? Is that what it's called? Or are incredibly unhealthy and are skinny. So I never want to promote, you know, oh, like lose weight, lose weight, lose weight. But I know that that is something that I want, but more so I just want to feel comfortable in my skin. And I know that these healthy habits, not just with the working out and the going to the gym and stuff, but these spiritual disciplines and writing and reading, those things are going to move me closer to being who I want to be and who I am. And along the way, as I practice these habits, these healthy habits, the weight will come off because we are a reflection of our habits, what we choose to do every day. So I know this is like a long tangent, and clearly I've been reading the Atomic Habits book and thinking about these concepts. But anyways, I know this is like the most epically long video, and I'm really, really sorry, guys. But thank you for sticking with me. Let's do one last thing. I don't even know if I'm going to post this video because I feel at this point we are a hot mess. But I do want to put some journaling prompts if I see some. So there's today, noted. How I'm feeling today. I thought there were journaling prompts in here, but I don't see any. So, I guess maybe I'll take one of these strips, one of these washi strips, and maybe I'll just do one of these washi strips and just create a bit of a, I don't know, my own little header for just, and I'll just put reflections or something like that. All right, guys, if you're seeing this video and it's unedited, you've made it this far, thank you. I am, at this point, 90% certain I'm going to delete this video. So if you are seeing it, I don't know what came about, but I changed my mind, I guess. I mean, I think it's important for there to be representation on social media and on YouTube of just real people sharing life. And I guess that means showing all the mess too, you know? The unfiltered. Some things are worth fighting for. I'm going to take this sticker. I've been in my ripping vertical deco stickers era. So I'm going to take this guy. I'm actually just going to throw it down right here. And then I'm going to leave the rest of this open. Oh, I guess I could put something a little bit down there. Purpose fuels passion. I mean, that is a really good sticker too. But again, just because I love a good raw edge, I'm going to rip that. I'm going to rip this side too. And ooh, let's throw another washi strip down. Let's do one of these long ones. What color? We need maybe more blue or this. No, I want to do this mustard color. I'm going to throw the mustard guy here. And I'm going to throw this guy right there. And this is just going to be some extra journaling space and reflection at the end of the month. I think there might have been a cute little Yeah, like these little guys. Is there reflect? Read, plan, focus. This makes me want to, even looking at or thinking about the first week setup, I am already thinking I want to do something else for the second week. I'm going to take the breathe sticker. I think I'll know that that is my, ooh, I could put that here. I'm going to put that there. And then we're just going to do journaling here. Okay, so let's see how we are looking. So we've got our monthly. I'm not loving the aesthetic of this, but I love the big check mark. And I don't love the aesthetic of this, but it's going to serve its function this week. And when we turn the page, I've got a blank slate to rethink how I'm going to work this week out. So I'm actually not, I was thinking I'd want to go ahead and just do this next week, but I think I would prefer to see how this week goes first before making any changes and deciding on what my layout's going to be. So I'm going to hold off on this, and I also have to decide whether or not I'm going to film setting this up and talking about the first week. Maybe I should do that. What do you guys think? Which means posting this video sooner than I was expecting. I guess that's okay if I'm going to post the video. I guess that's presuming I am. Okay, let's jump over to this back page. I was going to do this in a speedy reel, but now I'm kind of thinking, you know what? Let's just make this an epic video, okay? Let's just make it epic. I think for this, I'm going to, trying to think if I definitely want graph grid. Do I want to go on this side or do I want to go on this side? And I have to figure out how I want to orient it. Maybe I don't do that today. I'm going to figure out what I want to do, and then maybe I will do it on YouTube or I'll do a reel over on Instagram. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages like this that I can use for like step challenges. Like I love a good like 30-day step challenge. Maybe I'll do one of those in here. I will do my weight tracking that will cover for the whole year. And if I do a 30-day step tracker, I will make it so that it's maybe I'll list different types of health trackers I'm interested in. And then, yeah, and then maybe I do a bunch of different ones. Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking all kinds of things and I think I need to stop. I need to stop. So I'm going to call it a video. I already am like, you guys basically watch me outward process and I'm already thinking about what I will do differently for next week. And frankly, this has helped me figure out how I think I'm going to end up using July once we get back to the start of this planner, which is already dated. Super nice that it's already dated. Oh, maybe I should just leave it as a Sunday start. That certainly would be easier. What are you doing, sweet girl? I might leave this as a Sunday start planner. I don't think I'm going to go through the hassle of redating again. Yeah, I think that's going to be my plan for July. All right, guys, I'm going to call this a video. Products used, again, this is the Laurel Denise mini horizontal planner. I also used her undated planner stickers, and I used and will be using for this month, the Find Your Balance sticker book from the Happy Planner. Again, this was a exclusive to a Be Happy box, but maybe they've got one kind of similar to this that you can buy individually, or maybe somebody posted it on eBay or Mercari if you're looking for it. If you want to pick up anything from the Happy Planner, my affiliate link is down below. If you want to pick anything up from Laurel Denise, affiliate is down below, and so is that reminder of the Joyful 10 discount code, which will save you 10% off of your purchase over at her shop. All right, guys. If you want to hang out with me over on Instagram, that would be great. I post pretty regularly over there. My handle is The Joyful Sojourn. And if you want to hang out, oh, and I'm trying to post reels over on TikTok. So if you don't have Instagram and you have TikTok, I don't know who would do that, but if that is you, then I'm The Joyful Sojourn over on TikTok as well. If you want to hang out with me again, I sure hope that you do. My videos aren't always this long. They are often long, but not this long. Make sure you leave a comment down below, just your thoughts on this planner and how I'm using it. And if you'd like some transparency in my process for using it, and if you'd like to see this on YouTube versus over on Instagram. And then lastly, when it comes to planning videos, like setup videos like this, are you still cool? I feel like I ask every couple months, are you still cool with them being unedited? Or would you prefer that I speed up some of the things that take a little bit more time? At the very least, actually, what I could have done off camera at the beginning was redate this if I knew I was going to do it. So that is something I can do differently in the future. But of course, I always love your feedback. And I'll always do what's best for me and what I want to put out here. But when it comes to the length of my videos, I always want to be mindful of what is consumable for you. All right, friends. So if you are new to my channel and you want to hang out again, I sure hope that you do. Please consider subscribing. Until next time, friend, God bless you. God bless you and keep you. Do something creative today. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.